Hi, Los Angeles. Did you wake up and smell smoke this morning? Well, that smoke is from the Sandy Fire. And the Sandy Fire is burning dangerously close to the single most toxic and radioactive waste site in the country. Now, as of this morning, that site has not burned and the fire has moved in the opposite direction. Thank fucking God. But I feel we are maybe playing a little too close for comfort in letting this site even exist in such a fire-prone area. And when I say fire-prone, I mean it. The site has already burned once in 2003 and then again in 2018 in the Woolsey fire. Mind you, there has been more chemical dumping in that place since. So if it were to burn again, we'd have the same issue. Now, there have been numerous studies that have pointed to the fact that there are elevated cancer rates in the neighborhoods immediately surrounding the SSFL. Of course, the federal agencies and the companies that have invested in the SSFL have put out information saying otherwise. Now, if you go back to my last video about this topic, you will notice a whole slew of locals who live in that area who have had cancer either themselves or in their direct family. And that is something that I think is so fucking spooky because we have seen this before, specifically with Boeing. Boeing owns most of the SSFL. Boeing gave a ton of people in South Seattle cancer due to their use of forever chemicals, PCBs, in like the 80s and 90s. They lied about it. The cancer rates were sky high in that area and they did nothing about it. They've done this before. They have done this before and they will do it again. And if the SSFL is not cleaned up by Boeing and the state, because the state owns like I think 20% of it and Boeing owns the rest, the entirety of Southern California will be at risk every single time that area burns, which it burns frequently. So that means the entirety of Simi Valley, also the San Fernando Valley, also all of Glendale, all of Pasadena, downtown LA, Hollywood, because every single one of us smells the smoke this morning. That is how wind operates, right? It moves things around. And if that wind becomes radioactive, that is fucking bad for all of us. So I think it would be in everyone's best interest if we put the fire under the asses of the people in charge of that shit. Please follow Parents versus SSFL on Instagram. Go to parentsagainsttheSSFL.com. Like, they have a website about this.